Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks, and here's playing around a couple of designs that kind of look cool, look like a earth or a round ball that's been cut or a ribbon, and you can change it up a lot. But we're going to do the exact same thing I did this morning with doing a back minus front, and I'm going to show you a couple of neat little tricks or try to show you, or things you might know. If you will grab both those and hit P, put them in the center of the page, and then hit T, as in top, then make a plus key, or hit the plus key, grab your ellipse and hit B, then you have two lines at the bottom of the top. Grab your top, hold down your shift key, grab your bottom, and you can see you have two objects selected. Go to effects and blend. We're going to blend them 6 times, which is going to give us 8 individual pieces. We're going to go to object and break the blend apart, and then we can go what we did this morning in back minus front. We have some object, and then we need to go to object and break the curve apart. And I'm going to go a little bit different here, and I'm going to this thing is like 18 inches. I'm going to set my nudge factor on 20. I'm going to nudge that out of the way, nudge every other one out of the way. Then I can take these and I'm going to make them blue. I can take these and I'm going to make them a lighter blue. Then I'm going to group these together, Control G for a second. Control G to group these together. And I am going to rotate this guy, whatever amount you want to rotate it. And then hit P, put it in the center of the page. Now, depending on how far you're off, you've still got it selected, you still got it rotation mode. You can have it rotate to where it's closer to the edge that you need. It's not going to be perfect ever on all of them because you've got different curvatures of the shape. Now we need to go and grab your pick tool and ungroup everything for this to work. So you can manipulate these nodes. And we're going to move that node down. Whoop. Actually, we're going to move that node down. Just what you're doing is just trying to hide the other line. And actually backwards what I want these on the back of the page. So I'm going to hit Shift, select these 3, go to Object, Order, back of page. So now you've got the blue on top. So we can manipulate a little bit better. I don't really think it matters, size-wise, which one you change. Probably just the easier to make it match up. And you can see there's quite a few nodes, and you can always grab the green. And since it's not really round when you do it that way, but if for some reason that did that, but we're going to deal with it and just put it back and then grab our green one, and we can just move it in. All you're trying to do is just hide that line. You do want them kind of equal. Same thing over here. I don't know how that got rounded there, but we can put it back, move it up. See, there's something wrong with my computer nodes or something, because I've got too many nodes on there. Now, in this one, I'm just going to bring the light green down. Now, here's and see it changed that other side, which I don't really understand, but you can change it right back, because all you have to do is get it underneath that blue. Now here's something I didn't really ever realize. I'm going to pick the green one, the inner green, hold down the shift and select all 3 of these. And then when I go to the interactive fill tool, it's going to do them all at one time, kind of like a clone. So we need to put a darker color on that end, but we want to bring this end out and then double click in the middle, put another box, put that blue back in there, and then bring a darker color to the end. and it makes it look like it's kind of, and you can actually see it almost like a line going through there. Pretty cool design. I don't know if anybody will ever use it, but it's something to play with. I could have done a little bit better job on concealing some of these borders. I don't know what's going on right there. Little bitty note or a line. I hate to delete it because it's going to, no, it didn't do anything. Well, it took away our color, so it did. So you'd have to do some of that, you'd have to take the shape tool and just move it up there. And you could use any color you want. You know, if we hold down the shift key and select these, you could make it a red. Hold down the shift, make these a yellow. Of course, they've lost their inactive fill, but we've got them all selected so we can just redo it. Put a dark on the ends. Bring the yellow all the way back to put a dark on the other end. And then just double click in the center somewhere and bring your yellow back. I kind of like that. And you can have more, you know, you could double click another one and have another yellow, and it looks like you can kind of whiten out the beam or have them really close together, whatever you think looks the best. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.